Hi everybody, Vaping Nathan here, and today we're going to be looking at FruitEJuice.com. They sent me a couple of flavors so that I can go ahead and review them for you all. Now, a little background on the company they sent me. FruitEJuice.com, right down there. I'm going to have a link in the description below to the web address as well. There is free shipping on every order, so good one there. And if you use the coupon code INTRO20, you save 20% at checkout. So let's go ahead and get into this and show you the flavors they sent to me. The first flavor they sent to me was the Pina Colada. Now, their description of it is a pineapple, coconut, and a hint of rum. But I'll go ahead and show you bottle art there. Just their logo, Pina Colada, and 3 milligram. The next flavor they sent me is NRG, and the description on this one says, think energy drink. Again, their logo, 3 milligram. And these are their 30 ml bottle sizes. And then they also sent me cherry cupcake and 3 milligrams. And this one says it's an 80-20, as do the rest of these. Although I've vaped them already and there's not a really bad throat hit. Go ahead. I love the blue glass bottles, so thumbs up there. And they also sent me 2 testers that they haven't exactly put out yet. The first one is blueberry muffin, and the other one is lime and basil. I will not be trying the lime and basil today. Like I said, I vaped these, I dripped them just to flavor test when I first got them in, and this one's not up my alley. Like, I feel like I should be having chicken with the lime and basil. So I won't be trying that one, but I definitely will try that blueberry muffin. So I have it, the Pina Colada set up in my dripping atomizer, well, my RDA. And I'm running a 0.41 build. Now, I did just go ahead and rebuild this for the purposes of today's video. So a fresh build, fresh coils. You can see the screen there. Of course, that's my Twisted Messes. So let's go ahead and take a puff and see how that Pina Colada is. Really good flavor. You get that very sweet pineapple and then the coconut on the exhale, and the hint of rum just rounds everything out, so it's not too sweet and not too bitter. Very good flavor. Now, they also wanted me to include in this video that they do have a create your own flavor tool. So of course, me being the person I am, I like to go ahead and do my research. I went online to FruitEJuice.com and I clicked on create your own flavor. Now, they allow you to pick a nicotine level from 4 to 24 or 0, and your bottle size from 10 ml to 60 ml. You have one 10 ml option at $7.95, one 15 ml blue glass at $10.95, and that's that one there. Then you have 2 30 ml options. The first is a clear plastic bottle like this. It does have a childproof lock on it. And then the second would be a 30 ml blue glass bottle, which of course are right up my alley, so I'm definitely going to be getting some of the NRG. I really like that flavor. But the 30 ml plastic bottle is $17.95 and the glass bottle is $20.95. As well, they do have a 60 ml bottle option, and that is a blue glass bottle as well, and it is $31.96. And once you pick your bottle size, then you can go ahead and pick your primary flavor. And their primary flavors that you can pick from are amaretto, coconut, coffee, grape, peach, chocolate, blackberry, cucumber, green apple pear, and raspberry. And then you can also pick an additional flavor for 50 cents each, and it's pretty much everything that's in the primary flavors, with the exception of the raspberry pear, and they added a sweetener, so you can, whatever you pick, you get it sweeter. And then you can also pick your flavor to vapor ratio, which is going to be your PG to VG ratio, because you know that the more vapor you want, the higher VG you're gonna have. But that pina colada flavor is simply impressive. I am not a huge fan of coconut. Not really ever been into coconut, but that pina colada is definitely gonna get vaped. I may even throw it in my Triton tank. I tend to drip a lot more now, and it's when I go to work and stuff that I take a tank with me. So I'm going to go ahead, now that the coil's all nice and dried out, or the cotton is all nice and dried out, I'm going to put the NRG in here so we can get the flavor of that. That NRG smells incredible. I have a fan blowing behind me because it's hot in my apartment tonight. Or not behind me, in front of me. And it's just wafting the smells right at me. So let's go ahead and take a vape on this. Now with this one they say think Red Bull, because it's an energy drink vape. I personally think it tastes more like Monster or like Rockstar than Red Bull. I'm not a huge Red Bull fan, but I do drink Monster occasionally. Definitely a great flavor though. That energy is, it's an energy drink flavor. It's like the guava and the other type fruits all wrapped up into one flavoring, and it's so good. Excellent, excellent, excellent. So anyway, doing the create your own flavor tool, I actually found it really convenient and fairly simple to use. It is a really nice feature on their website. And I'll show you actually the little business card with the Intro 20 as well. But of course I love my business cards. I'll hold on to those. Go ahead, head on over to fruitejuice.com and try these flavors out. Now I'm going to go ahead and move on to the cherry cupcake flavor. First, I'm going to have a drink of coffee. Like I said, I have sampled these flavors already. And this cherry cupcake, the way they sound, the way they say, it's a slightly tart black cherry on the intake with a full rich cherry vanilla on the exhale. And honestly, how they're describing it is exactly the flavor. You get that tart, sour cherry up front, and then in exhale you get the sweet cherry and vanilla icing. And it is just delicious. My clouds are actually being blown away tonight by the fan, so my camera should be focusing better. Excellent flavor, excellent vapor, and like I said, very, very mild on the throat hit. Still have a lot of juice left in there. The reason I drink coffee between flavors is because coffee will actually cleanse your palate. It's a very bitter flavor, and it gets rid of any of the excess flavorings that are left there. But I'm going to go ahead and drip the... Now this is 4 milligram. It's a little bit higher than I'm used to, a little bit higher than I like. But we're going to go ahead and give it a try for the sake of you guys. This is the Blueberry Muffin by the Fruit E-Juice. And this is one of their sample flavors that they're still in beta testing with. Honestly though, this is probably my favorite flavor other than the NRG. The NRG is absolutely amazing. But this one smells just like a blueberry muffin. You get that fresh, clean, fruity blueberries on the inhale, and then the crumbly, cake-like taste on the exhale. Just simply awesome flavors, great vapor. The blueberry muffin, like I said, is one of my absolute favorites from them. It's a very light vape, very light flavor. You, like I said, you get those blueberries and then that crumbly muffin type with just a tiniest hint of spices to go along with it. So good. So I think that's going to pretty much wrap our video today. And that, of course, was my personal opinion of FruitEJuice.com. They are an excellent company, and they sent me a lot of juice to review. And like I said, the only one I didn't try was that lime and basil. And it's not because it's not good. It's a good flavor. I've dripped it already. It's one that I probably won't vape because it's an odd flavor for a vape for me. But I can tell you from experience, you get a blast of lime and then the basil on the exhale. But like I said, it tastes like you should be eating chicken. And like, I don't mind dessert vapes. They're excellent. I have a huge sweet tooth, and the dessert vapes help me cut back. Like that blueberry muffin and the cherry cupcake. But I don't want to cut back on dinner. I'm not, you know, lime and basil is a great flavor combination when it comes to chicken and poultry. But for a vapor, it's kind of a weird one for me. Very good though, but not something I regularly vape. So I want to thank you all for watching. Head on over there, check out FruitEJuice.com, and remember, use coupon code INTRO20 and you will get 20% off your checkout. As always, if you love vaping, please join one of the many vaping advocacy groups out there. They are in the links below, so easy to click on. Head on over there, follow their calls to action. As always, I'm Vaping Nathan, and have a great day.